Hi guys, for those of you that are new to following me, then welcome. For those of you that already follow me on Instagram, welcome back. This is a monthly reading intended to cover the month of May for the sun, the moon, and the ascendant, which is also known as the rising sign of Sagittarius. Please note that the energies are interchangeable. They are not gender specific. Please take the message how it resonates and discard the rest. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can email me at moonbutterflytarot@gmail.com. Alternatively, you can direct message me on Instagram, and you can find a list of the services that I offer under the highlights section of my page. Now, I would like to just put out this little disclaimer. I am not an astrologist. However, I do understand that both astrology and numerology play a significant role in understanding the thoughts, the emotions, and the behaviors that we display. And I like to incorporate astrology and numerology into my readings as much as possible in order to give depth and clarity. So for those of you that are new to joining me, this reading will be divided into two halves. The first half will be looking at some of the significant astrological aspects affecting my Sagittarius followers. And then the second half will be focused on the actual reading of the oracle messages and of the tarot messages. Please note that the oracle messages have already been shuffled, selected, and meditated on, and I will be pulling the tarot cards for you and then closing your reading out with some oracle messages. The decks that I will be using for your reading today is the Numinous Deck. I will also be using the Fountain Tarot. I will be closing out your reading using the Angels of Abundance Oracle deck. So without further hesitation, let's begin. So Sagittarius is a fire sign, and the ruler of Sagittarius is Jupiter, which is the planet that governs fortune, good luck, and expansion. Now, in order to gain a sort of overall scope as to what the month of May is going to be looking like for you, we need to sort of ascertain what the position is of the sun with regards to your houses. Now, the sun, which is the planet that governs joy and happiness and success, and it governs prosperity, is going to be illuminating your sixth house. The sixth house in astrology is all about your craft or your work. So there is going to be a focus on your work. There may be a development within a new skill or a new talent that you may have. Some of you may be working on a passion project. Some of you may be making some adjustments to your work in order to be more productive and also to be more efficient. So there's going to be a lot of analytical thinking around efficiency in terms of saving time. Now, on May the 7th, the full moon will be in Scorpio. This will be occurring in your second house of finances and money, which may be quite fortunate for you because it will also join the planet Pluto, which is the ruler of Scorpio, which governs endings and beginnings, but also be joined by Jupiter. Now, Jupiter is again your ruler, and it governs expansion and growth and fortune. So there may be a opportunity for you to expand your wealth. This may mean that there's some sort of fortune that's coming towards you during this time. Now, on May the 11th, Mercury, which is the ruling planet of Gemini, will be moving into your seventh house. And the seventh house focuses on partnerships and marriages and contracts. So these could be business partnerships and these could be romantic partnerships. Mercury is the planet that sort of governs communication and higher learning and critical thinking and logic and sort of being very practical. So there may be a focus on you creating balance within a romantic relationship or assessing how certain business relationships may contribute towards your overall goal. Now, on May the 12th, Mars is going to be moving into your fourth house of home and family. Now, Mars is a planet that governs Aries, which is a fire sign. So when it appears, it's about moving forward, it's about taking action, and it will force you to take action. So I can see that with this particular astrological aspect, some of you during the month of May are going to be focusing on making home improvements, possibly making repairs, possibly even just decluttering in order to be able to create a clear, organized, and practical environment for yourself. Now, the final two aspects that I want to talk about is one of them is occurring today, which is May the 13th, and that is Venus retrograde. Now, Venus is the planet that governs not only Libra but Taurus, and it is focused on money and love and health and beauty. So during this time, because of the fact that the Venus retrograde won't end until June 25th, over this period, there is going to be a reevaluation on how you are currently spending your money. Are you budgeting? Are you saving? There is also going to be a focus on relationships and assessing whether these relationships are going to be beneficial, contributing to your overall goal, and whether they are reciprocal relationships, which means equal give and take. The final placement that I do want to talk about is going to be when Neptune squares Venus, and this happens twice within the month of May. So first on the 3rd, and the second time will be on the 20th of May. So there may be some challenges with regards to finances. There may be some illusion or deception with regards to finances or with regards to love, because Neptune is the planet of dreams, the unseen, the hidden, the subconscious, and the intuition, and squares within astrology represents challenges. So be very mindful about how you're managing spending your money, who's looking after your money, and just be very mindful about sort of romantic relationships in general. This may be, because of the fact that Venus is retrograde, this may be a time in which you may see exes returning. So be very conscious and mindful of this. On the 17th of May, there will also be the Sun and Jupiter, which is your ruling planet, forming a trine. So this may represent some sort of luck or fortune when it comes to money or even finances. For some of you, this might represent that you may be getting a new job. For others of you, this may represent a pay increase. For others of you, this might even be a promotion in your existing job. But whatever is going to be happening during May the 17th, it's definitely going to be fortunate for those of you that are Sagittarius. So without further hesitation, we are going to get into your reading.